Okay, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS, salutations to the Akim out there that's splitting this truth, and also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. And just a few things I want to touch on, man. Esau's showing his horns, man. Hey, he getting ready to roll down on Jake now. As you can see, this article I have, Marita says apparently Jim Crow laws were quietly reinstated by Jackson, Mississippi lawmakers. No way, I think they put out a movie years ago. Might have been almost 20 years ago. If not, probably 20 plus years ago. I think it was called Burning, Mississippi, where it sold you word I'm looking for, segregation. All right. But I think it was based off a true story that had Samuel L. Jackson in it. Okay, but anyways, as you can see, man, you know, Esau's ready to roll down on Jake. You got Trump talking about coming back, right? And he's bringing back hangings and different ways to execute Jake. So it's all lining up. Matter of fact, let's grab a scripture real quick. Because all this is being lined up, okay? For what? The time of what? Jacob's trouble. Let's grab this scripture. Right here. Right, and look, and like he passed the law secretly, He passed it secretly. This is Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, with frame of mischief, all right, by law. So the mischief, all right, what he want to do to Jake is really kill Jake, all right. So really he's putting it down on paper, all right. So what? So he can roll down on you, okay. Let's check out that word mischief real quick. Trouble, all right. Mischief, miserable, wearisome, wickedness. Basically, to be a thorn in your side, grievance. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me start back to the Strongs from the top. Toil, that is a wearing effort, hence worry, whether of the body or the mind. Now, you just had a situation down here down there in Mississippi where this Jake basically got ripped apart, man. But I got that article lined up too. All right, let's read this over again. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? All right. So the mischief, all right, is going to be what? Written in this law, man, okay? And let's read. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's go back to that article real quick. Salak. Let's read a little bit of this article. It says, if anyone needed a reminder of exactly how far we need to go in the United States, the news coming out of Mississippi ought to do it. Last week, the State House passed House Bill 1020, which could end up having some pretty scary implications. Since then, a lot of people have been talking about it, enabling lawmakers to bring back Jim Crow laws, right? And I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna show you some Jim Crow laws, all right? It says the disheartening news have made it its way to TikTok, and after all, this viral video at Loudmouth, the way this bill is already impacting people has never been more clear. Let's see. Let's play this video. Salakia. Hold on, something went fucking wrong. 1 second. Alright, here we go. So you can fuck it with it. Or whatever. Right? And of course, who's talking about it, This is another reason why on Jim Crow laws because he don't got control of his women. All these Edomite women is dating Jake, right? Even Bill Gates' daughter, you see?
Reinstated Jim Crow laws, and I was like, surely she misunderstood. She did not misunderstand. We quietly and without opposition let Mississippi reinstate Jim Crow laws. I don't even have any words. I just wanted people to know because they did it very quietly.
Look, and you better believe she dealing with Jake. You better believe it, man. And Esau, hey, he don't want that, you know? So let's go to this other article that I have right here. Let's go back. Matter of fact, no, here we go right here. Something I looked up in Wikipedia. Now I'm going to go to the one, right? It says, list of Jim Crow law examples by state. All right, I'm going to go to the one in, no, that's the one in Arizona. We're going to go to Mississippi because since that's what we're talking about, right? It says a printed typewriting or reading matter urging or presenting for public acceptance a general information argument suggestions in favor of social equality or of intermarriage between whites and Negroes shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. See, so that's just one of the laws of 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 the Jim of these Jim Crow laws. You see, so hey, you see that white woman, she was kind of upset, you know, because you better believe. Hey, I've seen it on the internet a couple of times. You know, Esau basically complaining about that women dating so-called black man. You know, and basically they really don't got no women no more because all their women are into Jake. You know, it says and subject to a fine not exceeding $500 or imprisonment and not exceeding 6 months or both. So back then you can either get fined $500 or imprisoned for 6 months. All right, and who's to say you'll make it out that prison? Especially back then, you know, in the 50s and the 60s. You know, it says every person operating in any public hall, theater, opera house, motion picture show, or any place. Yeah, because another thing, these motherfuckers is getting tired of Jake too. You know, because Jake don't know how to act. But at the same time, what this is Esau showing his horns, man. You know, he done let you niggas get comfortable. You know, now what? Now he's ready to pounce on you, man. How you think you can go around him? You know, chill around him. Let's grab a scripture real quick. All right, think you can go around Edom, okay? Be all comfortable, be his buddy. The whole time he want to kill you. All right, this is the book of Sirach, 12 and 10. It says, "Never trust our enemy, for like as arm rusteth, so is his wickedness. And though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him." You see, and Jake is not wise, man. Jake, you know, when they go around Esau or they go to Esau neighborhoods, man, they actually think Esau got some kind of love for him. You know, the whole time Esau he wants to exterminate you niggas. You know, he wants to get rid of you niggas. You know, it says thou shalt be unto him, and let me say niggas is irritating, man. All right, so you can understand why Esau don't want to be around Jake. You know. And also, it's just pure hatred too. Okay, because hey, when you look around, a lot of Jakes is doing better than Esau now, man. So Esau's fucking envious. You know, he don't have the good jobs. Jake got the jobs. You know, and they got his women. So it's just all bad for E, man. And America's fucking toilet bowling. You know, you got this dude Biden running amok. You know. You better believe a lot of these good old boys, you know who they voted for? They voted for Trump, man. So they want Trump to get back in office, you know? Anyways, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Like if you ever a cast iron pan, right? It's hard to get rid of that rust, man. And for your pan, not the rust, right? You have to. Well, some people put, after they wash out their pan, they put oil on it, so it won't rust out, you know. But if it rusts, that rust is very hard to get out, man. It never goes away. So that wickedness that Esau has for Jake, guess what? It just it will never go away. All right, you know. According to the book of Genesis, the serpent and the woman, you know. He said what? He was gonna put enmity. He was gonna put enmity, but he was gonna put enmity between them forever. All right. So that's not gonna go anywhere. It says, set him not by thee, least when he overthrow thee, he stand up in thy place, and neither let him sit at thy right hand. Right, so just don't be just don't be accepting this dude, man. Don't trust him, you know. Least he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. All right, read verse 13 too. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come now wild beast, right? So look, you can't really pity these niggas, man. You know, for not having their guards up around Esau, man. For trusting Esau, you know. Let's go back. It says, right, all right. It says, every place operating, any public hall, theater, opera house, motion pictures, show, or any place of public entertainment or public of assemblage which is attended by white or colored persons shall be separated. The white race and the colored race shall be set apart and 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 designated. It says certain seats therein to be occupied by white persons, and a person thereof, or certain seats therein to be occupied by colored persons. You see, so hey, they want to start putting niggas back on the they want to start putting niggas in the back of the bus again. You know, it says the conductors or managers or all such railroads shall have power and are hereby required to assign to to assign to each white or colored passenger his or her respective car or coach compartment. If the passenger fails to disclose his race, the conductors and managers acting in good faith shall be the sole judges of his race. So if they look, let's say if you a mixed race, right, and they can't figure it out, hey, they gon' so if your skin just a little tan, they gonna be like, hey, man, you a nigga, you know. If you got any kind of darkness to your skin, they gonna put your ass in the back of the bus, you know. Anyways, man. But that was the Jim Crow laws, and that's how it was in that time, man. And that was called. Let's see, it says the Race Integrity Act of 1924. Let's look that up real quick. Web search. It says the law for the first time established a legal definition of a white person as one who has no trace whatsoever of any blood other than Caucasian. The purpose of the law was to prohibit intermarriage between whites and non-whites to protect the whiteness of the race. Shit. God damn. You see? And guess what? Esau, hey, he like I was saying, he's tired of not having his women. Jake is marrying his women, popping his women, you know, having mixed little babies, you know. So Esau want to bring all this back, man. You know. Now let's go back. I got one more article. Here we go. And a couple more scriptures. Now, what else is taking place in Mississippi right now? It says, Rasheem Carter, black Mississippi man found dismembered after allegedly being chased by white man. Family demands answers. All right. As you can see, let's read a little bit of this. Over 4 months after his dismembered remains were found in the wooded area, the family of Rasheem Carter is calling for the Department of Justice to take on the case as local authorities were swift to rule out foul play from the beginning. Right? And look, there's something going on down there in Mississippi, man. You know? Mississippi is getting real violent, you know? That's showing their horns, man. Those good old boys down there. It says reports that Rasheem disappeared back in early October, and shortly ahead of going missing, the 25-year-old informed his mother that he was being pursued by a group of white men in Taylorsville, Mississippi. All right. Upon his dismembered remains later being located in early November, the Smiths County Sheriff's Office noted while the death was under investigation, they have no reason to believe foul play was involved. All right, now let's scroll down a little bit. I'm not going to read all that. Let's read what they did to him. It says his head was severed from his body, his vertebrae, his spinal cord was in another spot they discovered away from his severed head, which they probably did him, like they used to do Jake down there in Texas, man. Time in back of their pickup truck and drag him, man. Till he's no more. So I mean, no telling. That was a vicious death, man. With this young man had to had the experience, the vicious death. So Negroes think Esau is playing, but let's grab a couple scriptures, man. It says, here we go, right here. Amos 1 and 11. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword." And look, he wants to continue to do that, it's really gloves off with these Edomites right now, especially now, Like it says in Revelation 12 and 12, the devil shall come down with great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. It's written, Esau hated Jacob. He never say Esau stop hating Jacob. It says he did Salakia and did cast off all pity. You see, he cast off all pity, man. That's why they did the Jake like that. And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. All right. Let's grab one more scripture real quick. Go to the book of Ezekiel real quick. Right, this is Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, right? And you thought slavery was something, right? You wait, to to more laws is being passed like this, man. You wait till they start having those firing squads, all right, and fucking public hangings. You know, he's just about to open up on Jake, man, because thou has had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of thou and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I liveth, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And that's the truth, man. Esau, he haven't hated blood, man. So he's gonna get a judgment too. But right now, hey, Jake is getting the other end of the sword, you know. Jake is on the other end of that sword, you know. But tables will turn. Hey, so with that, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Salutations to all the Akim out there that's listening this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. Peace.